unites science and spirituality into one thought. She brings hope and closure to families of lost loved ones. I welcome you, the woman of the hour, my mother, and you might know her as Katrina, spiritual medium. Are you a forever friend?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're back. I know we haven't been on for almost a month, but we had some great things going on. And today is about saying goodbye to 2021. This is about saying Merry Christmas, sharing my family, which is the tribe. You know them all: Candy, Karen, Tiffany, Debbie, Valerie, and Rhodey are part of the three old lady crew. And I didn't put any hair on today. I just thought I'd just be me. I'm going to bring on my co-host here today. You'll notice at the bottom, there's a scroll right there. Let me see. There we go. Christmas sale, 50% off on all of my services except for in-person sessions. I am doing those now. I'll be back in Houston in January every weekend. So just let me know. So far, my January is getting booked for those private sessions, but I'm feeling so fabulous. I did put a video up in November. I came back out and it was fabulous. And we had 7 people there. It was supposed to be a little bit more, but they weren't able to make it, and that's okay. But we recorded it and it was healing and love. And I want to share that all of my sessions, you get a reading. So I'm going to be in chat room just looking at what you guys have to say. We want to let you know that we're going to share some of our special moments. My girls came down to Texas. I had them here. It was the first time for a whole month. I mean, in a whole year. And it was wonderful. And we went to some pretty crazy places. So I wanted them to share that with you. We wanted to share some of the highlights of the year and some of the healing that we've done and some of the most wonderful, because my world, I'm going to tell you, the Forever Friends, you guys rock. They're solid. And I want to say thank you so much. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. Hit the notification. I know that I don't have this format, but we're just saying please, please, because we're going to come and give some much love. And here is the lady, Candy. Hi, sweetheart. Look, she got her candy cane too. I love it. There you are. Can you talk?
I can. Good evening.
Oh, there you go. Okay. The Candy, we missed you when you weren't there with us. We know that you had some other obligations, but we have another one that we're going to be doing next September, and it's going to be at the Stanley Motel. Woo!
In Colorado. I can hardly wait.
It is my bucket list, and that's exactly what I'm doing, guys. I'm out there. My 50s are letting me knock off those things that I wanted to do. That's my thing. Now here's the beautiful Karen. Here we go. Hi, Karen.
Hi, you guys.
You're probably I think you're the only one out of all of us, and I'm going to bring up Tiffany too, that is anywhere where it is actually snow.
Okay, Tiffany can't hear you. She's not getting any audio from you on her end.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm just putting that out there.
I had to change my settings in the she said she'll be back. I couldn't hear nobody either. So I had to change the settings in what was it, in sound and audio, and I just started clicking each once until it came in. I see that we got Valerie, we got Luscious East, Clara M101. I definitely would love to give you some spirit here. And Aaron Wheeler. Oh, there's some of my forever friends and some new ones that are here.
Yep,
Ashley. Valerie. There we go. See, I just thought that I'm going to have some fun. So, girls, I'm going to put this out to the side. There's Tiffany.
Miss Beth, there we go. Can you hear us, Tiff?
Can you? Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yay.
Perfect. Yay.
Fabulous. These are my beautiful girls, and I am just so proud of you so much. And you know, we have grown as a family. I
Yeah.
think of you guys as family, and I want to spend 5 days with you. So then I kicked you out. No, just kidding. I just sat back and relaxed, but it was so wonderful of actually being able to experience your energy. And as we go, even after our trip, we're finding synchronicities. We're finding things that each of us are connecting on a spiritual level, and that just brings even more closeness to you girls. I can't imagine. I'm pretty sure you feel the same way. It's so
Absolutely. Just
Yeah.
for all of us to be together, except Candy, we missed you.
we did.
So too.
You
I
better
still
be at the
feel- I
Stanley
still feel
Hotel.
like you
Hopefully everything will work out so we can all be together. It was
Oh,
so
I'm already
awesome.
making plans to take that time off.
She'll be
Yep.
able to make it that way. Yeah, for sure.
So just to be with everybody, and it was so sweet of you. I have to thank you again publicly, Katrina, for bringing us all together.
Oh,
It was just such a blast, and it was so peaceful. I mean, I just felt really at peace and felt like we were all sisters from another mister. It was cool.
I
I
felt
loved
the
it. I
exactly
really
what it was
loved it.
supposed to do. That's for sure. That's what it was supposed to do. You girls work so hard. Guys, it takes a lot for the show. You know, not just for myself, but my ladies, they're always trying to be there for you to answer. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring up this is going to be kind of like a talk show, AM talk show, but we're going to be at 7 p.m. We're going to bring up anything that might be current events. Tiffany, she is wonderful of knowing the things that are going on, and some people that need our affection or need our help. Did you guys read my awesome About Me page? Well, that came from my girl over here, Karen. I just want to share that these are
Gonna
things that come
blush.
from the wonderful. It's true. Each one of you have your special that you help me to give out to the rest. And then Candy just knows how to make sure everything goes directly on point, which is
She
what I
does.
love.
Yes.
She's the one that's getting ready to take over.
She's a coordinator.
Yes, she is. I have wonderful. It just makes me so happy. And of course, Rhodey is just a very great emotional friend of mine. And Valerie is having surgery tomorrow. So everyone that watches the show, please put out your energy. She's we can always use it. She'll know that we're out there. I know she's in the class back in the chat room. I had my shot today. I thought I'd share with everyone. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little bit dizzy a little bit, and I didn't have no wine, none, but it feels like I might have had a couple of glasses kind of feeling.
Mhm.
That's a good reaction.
Yeah.
It was kind of, but so far everything is going pretty good. And I think that all we'll do is take questions. Everybody, we know what we do because I like to talk and I don't know how to shut up. Put your hand up if you want to speak. I'm going to start with Karen. Why don't you tell us what was your favorite of the show?
The favorite of the shows, I would have to say, I think she was from India and her mom, the two of them. That was,
That's one of my favorites too.
Girl, you made it. You made the top 4 list. Look at all
oh my
4 of us put you
gosh,
in there. I deliberately
that's
did not want.
amazing.
I was hoping to see if we matched. You know, there's that energy.
That's
Me
so
too.
funny.
Yeah.
That was the first thing that popped in my head, and I didn't think about it beforehand or anything, but I just loved that. Yeah, I mean, it was really amazing. And the fact that there's no language barrier on the other side, right? So
No.
No.
you're
There's
able
proof.
to see,
There's
I know, and
proof.
that's amazing. You were able to pass those messages along, and yeah, I don't know how you do it.
We've
I
had
don't know how you do it. You're
several.
amazing. I mean,
Oh,
that's
thank you.
like
I'm not doing this.
validation.
Isn't a show to say how amazing I am.
You
This
are.
is a show to say to the people out there listening, you're amazing, and your loved ones want to talk to you too. And if you choose me to be that link, this is the proof. So you don't have to wonder. You're not having to. Even Candy she has made a statement that she thought that these were people that were set up, and it's fair to say that. I always say that to Rhodey too, because she is a skeptic. I'm a skeptic. I know that sounds. Hey, that's our JJ, and she just wanted to say hello. And but the thing of it is you have to tear it up. And when I just came from a home reading session, and I'm going to tell you guys, I love being on the show. I love doing video calls, and it doesn't matter if you're on a phone. I've even contacted each one of you guys on a text message that's come out of the blue. It happens, but the feeling of being right beside the person, and that emotion, connection, bridge that you give, there's nothing like it. Makes you feel good. I don't hear you all of a sudden. I'm not going to cry. I'm just saying it because I brought them. I brought, that's what it is. It doesn't matter if it's mom, dad, your child, whatever. It's somebody you love. And, they loved you because they wanted to come talk to you. So it's a special feeling. And I just need everybody to know that I experience it too, just as much as you. And, I too loved communicating to our Indian young lady. That was amazing. I got a backup going on. Does anybody else hear it?
My audio is tripping.
My audio's been tripping too.
It's like it's saying that you muted me, but you're not doing anything, and then it goes back.
No, Tiff, I muted all of us to kill the background. So I'm just turning everybody on as Katrina talks to us.
Oh,
I got you. Okay, so I wasn't tripping. I kept pressing it, and then it kept doing it. Okay.
okay. So that means that Candy's got she's got a new job. She's gonna be the sound coordinator now. I got a sound coordinator too. We're moving up in the world, aren't we? So, Tiffany, tell me, what was one of your favorites?
I was gonna say that what Karen said, only because it kind of had a little bit of everything in there, showing that there's no barriers in language, and also religion and beliefs. It had that made no difference on the other side. And something that stuck out to me big time, and I don't know why, from that reading, was they were putting out offerings for him, and he told them that he didn't want them to
have a
give
financial burden.
Yes, a burden, because they felt that he needed it as well, and he doesn't. So I thought that was really, really cool.
I love that too, because I wanted to make sure that I respected their culture, but I am ignorant to all cultures. That I'm ignorant. So I just wrote down what I saw, and I love that part too, because they're not needed to be in a financial, they don't need nothing. They don't need a diddly doo-doo. They're already doing awesome, and they just want you to know that. It's one of my favorites was also Sana. Sana is the woman from Sweden. And Rhodey, that she put it in there because we get a picture, girls, gentlemen. That's all I need. It just helps me to pick out your loved one out of the crowd, because all you have to do is think about them, and they're already here. And the picture didn't have no soul connected to it, and I just immediately said they're either not gone or they've been reincarnated. And well, we find out later that he wasn't gone, but we still was able to connect somehow of what was going on. That was the other loved ones that were on the other side to help me. And I think that was her mom. Wasn't her mom involved? I think it is. Sana.
Sana's
Daughter.
Mom.
Yeah,
So
that was one of my favorites. She didn't know at the time,
of course.
that it was just like for people that had passed on. It was her first time in. And when she put up that picture, that's when we were monitoring the chat live, asking them. You would verbally ask them. I'd wait for the answer. And Katrina, first thing she said is, he's either not dead, he or she, or they've reincarnated already. And then when she came back saying, no, it's a live person. You know, I didn't know. It was the most awesome thing. And then the next week she comes and brings her daughter with her into the chat room and onto the show.
It is. We've had some great, beautiful.
You bought them
Candy?
so much peace. You bought that family so
We
much
did.
peace. Yeah, that's what I remember. They needed it.
And I think
Yeah.
Candy shared one of her friends that had an animal that we did, didn't we?
Yeah, that was one of the guys that I worked with
Her baby.
early on, and he was very much a skeptic.
I remember.
Yeah, no,
He's no
but
more.
it's funny because my favorite part of the show, and Tiff wants to say something real quick.
I remember that. That was the one where Katrina was saying to still leave the food in the bowl because he was wandering around looking for his food.
And I could see him
Yeah.
in the picture. I was like, he's right there telling them what they're doing. And that was one of my favorites too. Because I knew
Yeah.
he was love that.
I think my favorite, because I thought about it, because there's so many, really, really good ones. Because I liked Sana, and I liked the ladies from India. But I'm kind of a softie, and I think my favorite was the one where we had the dog collar that was hanging by the back door.
Oh, yeah. Rhodey loves that too. I
Yeah,
love
I mean,
those. It's
like
those
this.
little moments that are
Yeah.
so minor.
I mean, it's like Tiff, like what she was saying, with the culture and everything else, that you can feel and see what our fur babies are doing too. And that's
I love
wonderful.
that too. I just want to pull up Mickey. I just thought that this was beautiful. Thank you very much for your support. And this is what we're going to do on the show. Let's pull up some topics. I don't find myself to be an expert. Will never, ever state I am. However, several are telling me that I help them. Even you girls have shared that some of the things that we've talked about has helped you and on a different level than just a reading. So I thought if you got questions on, how do you open up, or something that's bothering you, or why is something happening, I can give you my experiences. I can tell you what's helped me and what I've learned. So I would be honored if anyone wants to ask those kind of questions. We can set aside those kind of setbacks. We've done life regressions. I did that for my girls. What's her name? Debbie. Debbie wanted it. She wanted to make sure she wanted to get her past life regression. I think we knocked it out of the box that day. And Tiffany, and I know that Miss Lady over there was Asian, Karen, and we were able to, yeah, what do you guys
It
think?
was pretty cool. Yeah, it was so crazy because Karen had told me, Tiff, I keep having dreams that I'm this little Asian girl and she sees this certain concrete and certain foods and things like that. And then when Katrina did the reading, I forget what,
Yeah.
Cambodia.
And neither one of us knew that was an Asian nation. It was
Crazy.
Where's Cambodia?
Yep,
We even
Cambodia.
brought up their war.
And there goes the kids looked Asian, and it was just so weird. She's like, maybe like Cambodia. She said it very random, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah, hurry up, look it up because we're like, I have no
It was
idea.
crazy, but I've done several with some of my forever friends, and it's amazing. It takes both of us. You know, it's not something that you can just get this print out and say, "Oh, no, it's not." It's things that when you start seeing and going down the timeline, I guess that would be the best way. It's like I
And
go down your
also-
timeline.
Also comparing like fears to things that you went through in your past life. Like
They work
Katrina said
every
that-
time.
Katrina said something to the effect of that I was like I was put into the newspaper business to be the eye and go and tell the speakeasies. And that's what my life was at this time that Katrina was telling me. And it's just crazy because you can validate things from your life now that you have fears of that connect to those past lives.
They
And she
directly
even-
relate.
Yeah, she even said something that my death had something to do with drowning with water, and I am very afraid of big bodies of water. I always have dreams of things filling up and overflowing. That's
Wow.
things I have all the time, and it was just really cool to hear that, to validate the things that are going through me
The
now.
things that you relate to now that actually revert back to how you felt then. That was so crazy.
Yeah.
It has been a 100% success rate. And when you are able to say, yeah, I do get that, it's just like a little animal, you know them best. And if you know that they turn around and bite their butt every single day before they go to bed, only you know that particular thing, so it's important, and that's what everyone needs to know. So Christmas sale, I'm giving out you a Christmas gift from my girls to you. We have a 50% off sale on all of my features that I have, minus in-home sessions, and it's good up till Christmas. So buy you one. I got 15-minute reading. You'd be surprised. You've heard them. Go look at the videos we've had. Some hell of a good stuff comes through in a 15 minutes. They really do. And to do it for $25, I promise you, it's an awesome stocking stuffer. That's the COVID. No, just kidding. The COVID shot. No. Now, Candy, what you gave? What was your favorite? Oh, it was with the
dog collar.
the
Yeah,
dog
I was
with the
thinking of
dog
the
collar. Yep.
Yeah.
And so now let's talk about. We took these girls to a very famous, and we had the ladies on our show at the Haunted Lavaca County Jail at Hallettsville, Texas. They're good friends of ours. We love them. And we set up so I can let my girls go in and just let them loose in a place that I can guarantee you're going to catch something. You will. And it was in the middle of the day. I got them there at 1 p.m. Oh no, the PP breaks. We were there by 2. I know that we were there by 2. That's for sure. It was something like that.
Yeah.
And so what was Tiffany, you're the only one here because we don't have Debbie. Tell me what you experienced. How'd you like it?
I loved it. I loved first of all, I loved the girls, of course. They were amazing. Got to meet them and, hang out for a little while. And
They are amazing.
I remember when I first went in there, I don't know if I expected it to be that put together. It was really nice. Those ladies spend a lot of time taking care of that place. It looks
They
really
do.
nice. Like a lot of time. It looks really nice. So, we're roaming around in there. The energy was cool. And then as soon as we went upstairs, I felt a little bit of a different energy. Felt people following me. I kind of just felt like all eyes were on me. I felt like the guys were watching me is what it felt like.
They love a big girl. Every time I stay there, a boob is out every night. Every night a boob comes out. It doesn't matter. I don't do it. I wake up that way. I always stay the night over there. I was like, oh, well.
Me and Debbie, one of the other tribe members, Debbie, for you guys that are watching that don't know who Debbie is, we went upstairs and we were roaming around for a while, and we got major play on the K2 meter. And then we also had my S box running at the same time, and they were answering questions we were saying we had, and then also like talking amongst what we were talking about. They were in our conversation, just, you know, talking with us. It was really cool. I love the energy, love the photos. I got some photos. I got pictures of it. It looks like the 70s or 60s to me. In the window, I got two faces in a window. That was pretty cool.
Of course you did. We had that one picture with the guy coming in with Michael Todd Phillips and developed.
The overalls, right?
Don't forget that key that was found was my house key.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Forgot about that one. So we're getting ready actually to leave. And Katrina, we went to go in the front to take a photo in front of there and get some good pictures. And Katrina looks down and she's like,
no, it wasn't mine. No, it was no, it was Lisa, Deborah brought it to me. They were out cleaning up the yard and said they found it in the parking lot, which by the way is the parking lot in front. We were in the side parking lot.
Yep.
I haven't used my keys because I was going to be gone for a whole week. That's a house key. And I'm going, hey, my key isn't on here, you know? So I did take the key. I just forgot to tell her that it did fit. So there's no way I didn't walk over there. I hadn't been in that area at all, nor would I have taken my key off and thrown it 100 feet or 50 feet, however far away it was. That was very cool. So there.
I just want to know how it ended up off of your key ring. I mean,
my keys were in my purse.
That was what kept blowing my mind. I'm like, okay, how did it end up off the damn ring? And like Katrina said, she had gone over there.
I had never, nor did I have my keys. So I don't, that's what happened. Now, Karen.
Hey, Katrina,
Yes.
we have somebody in the waiting room.
Okay, let's go ahead and get someone in. Oh, I see. Is this Talisha?
Yes, Talisha.
Hi, Talisha. How are you?
Oh my goodness. Hi, I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Have you been on the show before?
I have. I'm a follower from Facebook.
Thank you. I'm so happy. And by any chance, is the young man that is being your avatar, is this the gentleman that you want to get in touch with?
Yes, I couldn't figure out any other way to do it. So I just figured that just
You did
perfect.
fabulous. Take a note,
Thank
guys. I
you.
love that.
show
I
must
love
go
what
on.
you did.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, I didn't want to take up too much of the show, so I really appreciate
I
it.
love
wanted to be
that
ready.
idea. Well, you know, I want to let you know that I am supposed to tell you that this Christmas is going to be a difference. It's going to be special. And I get loads of love to you, Talisha. So is this your man?
This is my dad.
Well, what the reason why I called your man, and even though I didn't say boyfriend or whatever, he is so protective, so much love. And I'm seeing this, there's a gift. Okay. He tells me that he didn't have very many gifts for you throughout the Christmas years. Does that make sense to you?
It does. It does.
Thank you, because there's a special one that he's giving, and I know it's kind of like the song from hold on, I know Conway Twitty for Happy Birthday, Darling, the things I want to take away instead of the things that they want to give you. And that's exactly what your dad wants to share with you, is taking away some things so that it won't be so hard or so emotional instead of you having things. Because Talisha, I know that you are doing good by you. Yeah, I know that you as a person are doing good because that he's so proud of you. And
Yeah.
is there another little boy in I'm seeing a little boy around you. So could this be either a brother or is this your son?
Um, it is my youngest, possibly my youngest daughter's father. He has another little boy,
Okay, I see a little boy
very
around you.
little.
So this okay, and have this is this one coming over a lot? And do you have a fur baby at the house?
I don't have a fur baby,
Does he have
and
one at his house?
no,
This little boy.
he might. Yeah, I think he does. Actually, yeah, he does.
Thank you, because otherwise, the only thing that I can say is that, well, Christmas is coming. Maybe they get a fur baby, because this man over here is entwined with the whole family. And I just
Yeah.
saw a white car. I don't know if you drive a car.
Mhm. I know about
These are okay, because he hangs out to make sure that everything it's almost like making sure that there's no fear. So I feel like the person that drives, maybe there might be some anxiety of, the people around them, or maybe you had a near accident and you're just being very cautious. But I feel like this person, he makes them feel at ease, and the music is very important. So what would you like to ask him? I would just want to let you know how happy he is of you.
I just I mean, he pretty much the things he's taken away. I'm just so excited. I mean, that really answered a lot in such a
Yes,
little
baby.
bit. Because that's all I really want for Christmas. I really, yeah. I need my peace. I need my peace. And
You're
he
gonna
is
get it,
definitely
babe.
the man.
Can I ask you a question? Do you got some earrings that dangle on right now? Because your dad just touched your ear.
No, I had to take them off. They were cheap.
Oh, was it today?
No, it wasn't today.
Okay. So
The next
do you got irritation going on your ear? Because, our heavens
No,
are always
I
taking
need
care. But,
earrings. I have no earrings. Like, this is the first time ever. I feel so bare. I have
oh,
no
thank you. I
earrings
knew that
to
it's
wear.
something to do with the ear because he just touched your ear. So, of course, I got to ask if you got new earrings because that's natural. But
No, I'm not on
I wouldn't
cam. I feel
lie.
bare without my earrings. I have no earrings, and yeah, it does bother me a little bit.
So just know I would not know that, but I knew the ear was the thing that he was touching. Those are the best parts. And I want you to remember the big old the hugs that you give him, because what he's sharing with me, I feel like you were young, maybe 10 or 12 years old, and you're up against him and you give him this big, gigantic hug. It might have been during a Christmas time, maybe one of those Christmas gifts that he gave you might have been around 10, 12. It just looks like you're more of a preteen, and you
Yeah,
give him this big gigantic hug, and he's wanting you to remember that he remembers that.
yeah, I remember. Christmas didn't feel as small as he probably thought it would. It never felt small.
I get that, honey. I get that. And you know what? He takes a deep breath. So I do know that taking deep breaths, there must have been, and I know you can't when you're dead, but you get what I'm trying to say. So there must have been some issues with the chest or breathing at the end. He wants you to know that he's okay. And I do smell smoke. So he told me not to tell you. So I kind of feel like he might have stopped. And I just want to let you know that they can.
Yeah, his protection. I just really feel I just really need his
You got
protection
it.
and his love right now. And that's just really what I wanted to confirm coming into the holiday. It just meant a lot.
I'm so happy because that's what I'm here for. And listen to that song, because just don't think of it as being a lover talking to their, what they're taking, but it's about not giving the gifts. The gifts are about what you won't have to endure. And you
Yeah.
got that coming your way. Okay.
Thank you so much. You're always so awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank
God
you.
bless you guys.
No,
Have a
you're
good
so awesome. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. You're my forever friend. And thank you so much for your support, honey. Thank you. All of us say thank you. Woo. There. That was so beautiful. I love getting it.
Oh, okay. You know what? Do you see though how Heaven already knew exactly what she needed to hear? You had already told her before you went to ask her to, you know, hey, do you have any questions for him? She's like, you already answered it, but Heaven already knew what to tell you. It's so amazing.
I love that part too. That's what's on the notes. You know, you get those notes over, and even when we got people online that says they don't even recognize what they mean, but on the show, we go one by one, and it's all in there, and it just makes sense. It's interpreting, but it's definitely there. Heaven is real, damn it.
It's so perfectly imperfect. It really is.
Oh, here's another young lady. Here's one of my other friends, Jill.
Oh, where'd she go?
Well, she left.
Oh, she disappeared.
Is this her dad?
So,
Okay.
so Tiff, tell us about the house that you took your picture in front of.
Huh?
That you had there was a house in Galveston that you posted pictures of your favorite house.
Oh, every time. When we first rolled in there, I was looking at all the houses and I said, that's that one. I like that one. That one's my favorite one. And I told Katrina I think I told Katrina too, I was gonna take a picture on the stairs before I left. And then me and Karen went for a ride to go and get some tortillas. And I go, come on, let's go on the stairs. And we took the pictures. I had to. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. She literally whipped a Yui because we had mentioned it before, and we were on our way to the store, and she's like, "I'm doing it now." Whipped a Yui in the road. We went back and took pictures. It was so fun, and the pictures came out really cool.
I have another reading that's coming up, and when we come back, we're going to talk about our experience at the Killing Fields, because we have a picture of Karen. We love it. She got her. It'll be there forever.
You love it. My eyeballs are bulging out of my head.
It's amazing.
The reaction to what was going on, I mean, come on. That was crazy. What happened was crazy.
Stay tuned. We're going to give a little bit of healing here. This is my girl, Jill. I'm going to bring her up. Let's see if she's still there. Jill.
Hey, how are you?
How are you, my forever friend? It's been a long time.
It has.
Yes, it is. I'm starting to get
How are
out
you
there
doing?
again. No, I'm in here. I just got a picture over here. Am I correct that this is your daddy?
Yes, it is.
I wish I could share. Rhodey, I can't put my fingerprint. I want everybody to see. I want to let you know that this has got a theme. Here we go, guys. Here's her picture of her dad. You look like your dad. I don't care what. You got your dad's features.
When you put me next to my dad, I look like my dad. When we put me next to my mom, I look just like my mom. So I'm very much their child, you can tell.
Yes. And here's my theme that I'm getting from this one. And if anybody's been watching our show, Forever Friends, guys, there seems to be a theme that comes on without me even knowing about it. But you too are in that category of things that need to be taken away, Jill.
Things that need to be taken away.
Yeah, it needs to be taken off your shoulders, things that you don't have to worry about anymore.
Okay.
just like my other one. It's not about the gifts that you're getting, it's about the things that you will not have to endure. I've been seeing that you have a lot on your shoulders that's been packing on. I do know that you are a survivor of cancer, hon, but for some reason I'm seeing that there's still weight on that. With all of that still going on, he wants to take that away from you. Okay.
I'm still on, well, I'm still on chemo. I'm on my 7 days off right now. So and I have to continue taking that the rest of my life. However, there are some, when I had it residual, there's still the damage that's been done. And it's been causing issues. So
the first thing I went was up here. This is because he's touching the right side of my head. So it's in the front and the right corner. Yep, that's there. This is the area that he's touching. So I feel like what we're doing is we got healing going on, because in my opinion, not opinion, I think if I remember, that the right side of the brain does our left side of our body, and
yes.
The left side of the brain does the right side of the body, kind of thing. Yes. And so whatever may be, because he's got his hand on the right side, upper portion of your head. So after we get done, you go and Google what that portion of the body of the brain works. I got a feeling that it has to do with circulation, pain. I think that you're experiencing some wishy-washals, and I know that you can get those by being under treatment, but I think we're going up and down with your energy, honey. That's the part, your energy, if that makes some sense. And I know you to be so strong and this is what I would call as one touch tough bitch. I've seen you go through lots of things, but right now you're a little bit down. And that's where I want you to know that your dad says that he's here to take some of these things away from you.
I've asked for his help. I've asked God for his help. I've asked God to send some his army, because we've got some issues going on, and it's not me that's got the issues, somebody else in my family does.
Yes, you're not going to be able to fix that. I just want to let you know that he just said that that's something that isn't going, for some reason they're dead halt. Their legs are planted. They're very stiff of whoever you're up against. Okay. And I feel like there's not going to be any budging going on, and that it's just for you to wipe it away. Do you understand that? Just wipe yourself away from it.
That's very tough, because there's outside factors that are affecting that. And I have found that out. But as long as this person continues to listen to them and thinks that they're good, they're not. They're very toxic. They're very, there's a lot of evil going on there. A lot.
You don't have to share with the world or anything. I'm just sharing with you what your dad is stating, and the person you're up against. I see no movement. They're staying stiff. They're not budging, and that this is a waste of your vital energy.
Okay. That makes sense.
And you got to wipe your hands from it. And I know that you being the person you are, because you're a paramedic, you want to help people, you want to share, you want to pound it in them of what's best for them. I get that.
Stop that. Stop telling people that.
So please know that this is going to get better. And once again, take a look. I don't know the anatomy of the brain, but I believe that if you start to find out what this part takes care of, I feel like you're going to know exactly what is going to be removed from your personal body to help you through this.
Okay. That makes sense.
Love you, girl.
I love you. I miss you. I need to do a reading because I need to see you.
I am so happy.
Hi, Rody. I love you, baby. I miss y'all. We need to go do something like an investigation.
Yes, we do.
I've been in school, so school's been kind of jeopardizing a lot of my time. I'm on a break right now until I think classes start back June 18th. I'm going for healthcare administration. I'm a sophomore. Yay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I passed one of the
I'm a
hardest.
senior.
One of the hardest classes was accounting. I hated it. I wanted to die. It's like, y'all just need to leave me alone or I'm going to kill somebody in this house who doesn't leave me alone with this accounting, because it was horrible, horrible, horrible. But
Look at now that you've been talking and sharing, no wonder your dad too said that he was going to take some things away for you. Everything happens for a reason, girls. So
I know.
just like us, the new year's going to be fantastic. We're going to come in
Yes.
strong, and we will make that happen too. I love you,
Yes.
girl.
I have
Okay.
a question. I have a question real quick. A lot of my spiritual friends, a lot of the people who I look to, Deborah, with the group, and a few others have saying there's something big coming up toward the end of this year spiritually. I don't know what your feelings are on that, or if you've heard anything from the other side, but something big is supposed to be changing. There's a big change. There's a big something. And I can't put my finger on it, but it's not just personally. It's the whole spiritual.
It's weird because I have been telling my friends and my family that to wait till December. That's why I waited till I got my shot. I was told from heaven to wait till December.
Okay.
My son, he got his car. He was told to wait till the end of the, towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Which is what we did. He's been holding on for 8 months. And for some reason, I also knew when things were going to go sky high crazy with the COVID. I told Brody, but I just didn't realize what it was about.
She did.
I feel like there's going to be a calm. I really do. When I say that the new year is coming in strong, I feel really good about it.
Okay.
That might be
Good.
different than what anyone else. So that big thing that the spiritual realm, our fellow witches and all are stating, I interpret that as being in the calm range, and we freaking need it.
And all I'm hearing, and I'm feeling it as well, that there's a change, and it's huge. It's not just, like I said, it's not just going to affect me. It's going to affect so many. Right. And that's why I was like, I was like, oh, I got to talk to Katrina and see what she thinks about this.
That's what I'm getting. I've been writing stuff down. I do feel like there is going to be a huge confrontation in the world, but we got some years ahead before that comes. So I won't state. I've seen that. Yeah. But I feel really good about the new year, and I feel like the calmness is coming in. So I would say that that's still considered a big change, because look where we're in. We're in the toilet.
It's a big change. Yes. Yes. Okay, babe. I love you.
I love you.
I love you, Rhodey.
Bye, sweetie.
Big.
Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, Jill. You know I didn't, but big hugs to you too, girl.
I get it. Mwah. Y'all take care. I love you.
Thank you. Love you too. Merry Christmas.
Merry
And then Candy. I'm told that we got questions in the.
We got 3 of them.
Okay.
Okay, here's the first one from Rebecca, her mother who's passed away, named Stacy Wilson, and she's just wondering, is there a message from her mom? Has her mom been trying to send her any messages? Rebecca, spelled Rebekah.
Okay, Rebecca. Honey, I feel like you've already heard her. I feel like you already know this. You've communicated with her. I feel like you have gifts, hon. So I if that's what you're needing, I want to let you know you are on it. You are hearing your mom. She wants you to know that she's not angry at you. I don't know why she said that. You will know, or you're thinking that she's angry at you. She is not. She's letting you know how much she loves you and that she is communicating with you. And I feel like you know this. I even feel like you set out to talk to her. So you may even work with different types of maybe cards or even a ghost box or whatever. I'm just seeing you communicating this, but personally, I think that you have it in you. I feel all of us do. We all are an antenna. It's just that sometimes it's a little bit broken, the sound or how we interpret it. Everything is relevant. Even a smell, a bug that went by, the time, everything's relevant. So just write it down, guys. Text it to yourself. You will have more confidence, and you'll start to be aware of those little things. You know, the things that I talk about, like, oh, the shoe isn't tied, or there's a different loop on it. The most subtlest and weirdest things, but yet it's relevant. And to me, and I think Rhodey says too, those are the most powerful of the messages, you know, because you can't deny those. And I love being known to giving those. So I hope that the person that Rebecca, with the REBEKAH, I hope that you'll get with us and let us know how that works for you. Did you recognize what we were saying? I don't. It must be in a different chat room,
No,
because
she
I don't
was
see
in
her
there.
in
No,
here.
She was in there, so unless maybe she left. But
Okay.
I've been looking forward to
We
asking
got
her.
Conscious Queen
Yeah,
is
she has a
here.
question.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't even know that
Yeah.
Conscious Queen was a.
Yeah, she's back with us, Conscious. She wants to know, did the spirits have any advice regarding her social anxiety, especially how it relates to college for her?
Okay, say it one more time.
Do the spirits have any advice for her regarding her social anxiety, especially
Okay.
regarding college? She
I
said.
feel like the social anxiety is something that you need to just, and I'm not saying to you, get over it. You can get through this. I feel like it's what fuels you. I feel like, you know, it might be the first couple of days that you're just like me. Everybody says that I seem to be confident and can talk to anybody. My girls were telling me this. I am a nervous wreck. I am a nervous wreck before I get to you guys. I'm a nervous wreck when I give you your notes. I want to make sure that I do you justice. I take pride in what I do. And you know what? I want to say, Conscious, that's same with you. You want to put in your best. You are. And the rest of it, you just need somebody to tell you that. And I'm going to tell you, you're doing a great job. Continue with school. It isn't going to be easy, but that's what makes it much more sweeter. Okay. Hope that helps, Conscious.
And the last one is Colleen Francisca, or not Colleen, our friend, because she was in chat too. Francois is her last name.
Okay.
And she said, regarding car shopping this weekend, do you have any?
The red
how
one.
Will go. Oh,
I don't know why she was reading that. For some reason, I feel like it's red. It's a red one, or, you know, that could be in the burgundy side, but I feel like it's in the red family. I hope that Colleen can let us know what she thinks about the color red. Maybe it's a great deal. I just feel like it is in that category of when I got it. And there was a gentleman that did it, and he whistles. So that could be your grandfather that just stepped in that spoke. So I love the questions. I just wish that I could see their face when I'm telling, because that was weird.
thank you.
Thank you, Conscious Queen. And I just seen somebody here new. You're welcome. And we got Talisha.
Hey, Katrina, Girly Girl wants to know if Spirit is trying to tell her if she will be moving soon.
Okay, now you're going to be in the category that we had with one of our who's the one that comes on a lot on our show. I love her. She did a show. She's got blonde hair.
I don't know.
She has blonde
Yes.
hair.
Yeah,
She does have blonde hair.
she's a
Sandy.
Sandy.
Oh, she's in the chat room, I think.
Yeah, just like Sandy. Don't make her mistake. I don't think it's time yet. Okay. I think that you need to hold off just a little bit before you make that move. Somehow it feels like another or a better is going to. No, I don't say better. I feel like it's going to be the one that you want. the features that you were looking for. I think that it would be worth you waiting. And the one that you're thinking about going, or the one that would be early, it doesn't fall in all the categories of your wants or the things that could be helpful in work and direction. So I feel like you need to wait a little bit. Somewhere along the line, I'm getting like February. I'm wondering if that's the time that it will come into line. But I feel like if you wait just a little bit longer, it's going to have more of your needs and your wants done. So hope that helps. And I know it gets scary because, the market is like hard to come by. I get it. Sandy knows that too, but you're asking the spirits, and that's how I feel. I feel like that's going to be how it is. So keep me updated. And that was Connolly. It was
Girly
Candy.
girl. Yeah. Yeah. And Chandra wants to know if work will get better for her.
Chandra Beatty. Lucy.
I'm so sorry, Chandra. I wish I could say that. I feel like we got a lot of office politics going on here. I don't know. It kind of feels like maybe people feeling like their toes are being stepped on. I don't know if there's any males in there, because I got this, how they swing their penises to be bigger or whatever, to be strong and show that they are the boss kind of thing. I just feel like there's something to do with masculine dominance, maybe, kind of work. Is that a good way to put it? And
The testosterone.
yeah, and that doesn't mean that the person that is doing it is male, but that male behavior that we are aware of, that's the only reason why I am describing it that way. So I'm hoping that things will get better, but knowing Chandra, that's not going to hold well for her. So I would say that looking for another one or a different position. And I think she knows that too. Even though we hate to hear it, it came when you needed it, Chandra. Oh, she does. Okay. I contacted you and she said it's a female, but it fits. Thank you. I get it. I just feel like it's just a stepping stone, and then the other one's going to come in. So you'll have another job. And I don't think that this was really your fit. You're trying to make it fit. You're trying to make the best out of it, because that's the kind of girl you are, half full kind of woman. But just like the other one that I spoke to, which would be Jill, you can't do all of them. So you're going to have to step away from that one. It'll come in way. I don't feel like you're needing to have to do it and then have no job or anything like that. Okay. I mean that it's going to be one that is going to fall into your pocket, and then just run with it, girl.
I have a picture I want to show. Can y'all see it? This is Christmas picture. Can y'all see it? I guess.
Yeah, they can see it.
All right.
We can see it. We can see it.
Our friend Leroy, he's in the chat room. 2 years ago, gave us a Christmas present.
Yep. It's a long time ago. We didn't actually have hats on. Those were added on. So we bring it out for Christmas and everything. So, yes, I am so happy that we're here. Do we have any more questions? Anybody want? Come on. It's in the chat room. Come on, girls. You could welcome to bring it up here. If we got any guys.
There is one other question, Katrina. Talisha Marie wants to know if her daughter's dad will have success in his new business.
Okay, I see that this falls into kind of like that shift that we were talking about at the end of the year, or for the next couple of months that are happening. That's the way I would put it, this end of the year kind of thing. I feel like it's going to be a little bit on the level side, and then boom, I feel like there's going to be a huge takeoff. So just keep in at it. At first, it might be a little bit discouraging, but it's still doable. That's how I work. Mine goes like this, and then I have some spikes. So when I have those spikes, I save it for rainy days. There's a little bit up and down. It's scary. There's some months that I'll be like, oh no, I don't have nobody on my books. And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 the heavens give it to me. And that's a true story. I'll be going to rodeo, go, oh my God, nobody wants me. I feel like it's about, because you have to make that paycheck, and it's not one that's just going to automatically be there at the end of the week. He's going to have a little bit of that anxiety going on, but it's not where he's going down. I feel like it's just a nice level, and then, wow, it's going to take off. So please keep me updated. I feel like, and look at how I went up really fast. So whatever it may be, it might be opening up another one, but I just see that it's going to go well. Do we have any? Oh, Colleen. Am I making the right decision in regards to my mom's care? You are 100%. And you know what? I want to let you know, Colleen, I love you, girl. I know you on some investigations that we've had. She's also been to one of my San Antonio reading events with the Kling brothers. And Colleen, first of all, I want to say I am sorry for the loss of your mom. No, not the loss of your mom. How you're doing with your mom. I got you mistaken. Oh, I'm supposed to do this. Oh, Jill. What who's Jill's friend? She's our friend too. Debbie Johnson. Your mom just came in, honey. So if you can get on here so I can give you, I apologize, Colleen. I had somebody just hijack me. And that's Colleen's mom. Not Colleen's mom. That is Deborah's mom. Not Deborah. Yeah. Debbie. Man, I'm so confused. I got two of my friends' moms here. So Colleen, the regards to your mom's care. I'm getting it from a male. So I want to make sure that I am sharing this with you. I'm getting a male communicating with me. I have a feeling that this is your father, and he's going to make this easy for you too. Wow, we got another reason for Christmas of taking away some help and caring. I feel like this is going to be a little bit smoother. The decisions are going to be where you don't have to make the big ones, it'll be already there. And you're just going to have to go with the flow. So that'll make you feel a little bit better, and that they're there. And his hands, I see, is on the chest and in the back. So I believe that the upper torso is an area of concern for your mother, because I see that this gentleman is showing much care, taking care of that area. Maybe the heart, because I'm seeing the chest, going, breathing, so it's regulating either the breathing or the heartbeat, because I see that it is making it slower and to calm it down. So I hope that makes some sense. Aha. Okay. So let's talk about the killing fields, and then we will be wrapping it up. Killing fields. Anybody want to talk? Nobody.
Everybody. I'm sorry. There we go.
You're fired.
Everybody's talking at the same time.
You're fired. I'm just kidding. I love you, girl.
That will be a deduction from your pay of $5.
There's no pay. You
Yes,
girls
ma'am.
do this in the grace of your love. The only pay I had was inviting them out to give them a vacation. And I hope that's
What is that? Is that a little?
The bonding.
Oh,
I can get you on the naughty side.
We're all on the naughty list already.
Oh no, I'm on the naughty list too.
So tell me about the killing fields.
okay.
Tell me about the killing fields, Bridget.
Karen
All right.
got touched. Karen got touched. Tell me
I'll
about that,
start.
Karen.
Yeah. I was walking around. I kept feeling like I wanted to walk on the other side from where everybody was standing. And I walked through and I felt like spider webs on my hand. And I looked around, there was nowhere there could be spider webs coming from. There was no tree next to me. So I walked back and I thought that was really weird, you guys. I felt spider webs. I'm going to do it again. So I walked again. And the second time it was like electricity in my fingertips, same hand. And I'm like, okay, that was weird. First experience of actually physically feeling it and not just sensing something. So it was amazing. That was the highlight of our little checking everything out and investigating. That was the highlight for me. But I could feel, and then Tiffany, she had a weird thing happen too.
Well,
Walking out.
I was doing my box, but for me, it was that photo, the photo we took.
Oh, the photo was crazy. But
We
then
were
he
trying-
lured you away too. So that was,
he did. He lured me away, and like I was talking, and I could hear my family members on the spirit box saying, "Be careful, T. Watch out, be careful." And they were telling me, so I turned around and went the other way. But when I came back, we talked for a little while about what had happened. Katrina, can you give a little backstory of what the Killing Fields, are about, real quick?
Well, Rhodey's best at the history, but it is the resting spot of a young lady, a girl that was came up missing when she went jogging, and her father started EquiSearch.
Tim Smith, his
Rhodey.
daughter Laura Smith. She was gone. It was 18 months till they found her, and the state of her body and what the family went through in that 18 months. That's what got him to his compassion for other families. And he's still doing it. And he's very sick. Mr. Miller is, and he started EquiSearch, and they go all over the world. As y'all know, they're very famous now for what they do because they're that good at it.
It is. So there's what they had is there's a stretch of highway. There's only one way into Galveston and one way out. It is an industrial of oil, gasoline, you've seen them everywhere. We have the barges that come in, but the stretch, you girls seen it where it's been modernized, and there's still a lot of space there where there's nothing around. And they found women along the stretch of highway, and no name with some of them. And the ones that were closest to the highway that we had over here, that's where they put their resting places, in their name and for their memories. And we like to honor them. So I thought that would bring you girls there because, it is energy.
And also the tranny. So I don't mean to say it like that, but that's how it started out. Katrina said that there was another victim that kind of,
he was the first one.
Yes.
There is no history to back up what I had to say, but the first time that I went, and actually Deborah Johnson, her mom was here to talk to her. So I got to make sure that I get back with her. She was there with me, and it was a trainee. He was a trans. He was the first one. He was in the truck. He was African American, and I know that it's a dad and son that did these back in the 70s. I do, and Deborah was also able to find it in Dallas. I felt like they hot shot it in. They would come in and do hunting kind of stuff, when they would be down. And there used to be a famous bar that would bring people over, that did this kind of work. And so it was very rewarding to hear that such things happened. But he told me that when they found out that he wasn't a girl, That was the worst. So they did awful things. I could smell the urine. Brody
Yeah.
remembers now.
I remember it exactly. Her
And
telling me.
they put tape all around him. He was there with all the others that these victims were. And I forgot about him. And Tiffany, I've been doing this weird thing with my phone. My phone's always done it, but now I've noticed that I got to make that so clear. I do notice we can use our phone, put it on voice command. I noticed that you do have to use the voice command. I think that it gives it some kind of technology for them to whisper or to manipulate, the same way that Stephen Huff, a very good friend of mine, that's his technology is designed on that. He has to do with using a radio. I'll be walking in places and my phone will go off all by itself. It will be sitting in the middle. It just did it just now. It'll be on all by itself. So I started to ask questions. We've even put some things about chocolate. There is 3 commands that you use that you can take a selfie or take a picture while it's on a tripod without you having to try to take your finger and hit it. Well, it wasn't. And that's the best part that I like. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And that is, to me, the best part of it, if it happened all the time. So we also will use the same word that seems to trigger it. I would suggest that you put the flash on, because that'll give you an idea of when a picture is taken. Because we've come back, me and Ro, and there's like 8 photos taken of the same and I'm just waiting thinking that it hadn't moved, but there's 8 photos or 10 of them. So I suggest that you put your light on. Tiffany has done this, and that's where the picture of our famous Karen. She was. We were there. Karen was getting. You heard her experience. Tiffany got her experience, but I wasn't getting any photos. Not one was being taken. Nothing was working. And so in our video, you hear exactly what was going on. I was like, "Will you please just take one with us before we leave?" So us girls were getting ourselves together. I have the phone up, waiting for them to get into the way. If you notice, not one command word was used at all, but yet the timer went on and took a fabulous photo of us. And you'll hear me also sit there and say, "Well, I didn't say any command words, and my hand didn't touch it." It took, because we asked it, and I thought that was pretty awesome. We did get 2 photos taken from our tranny guy. I hate that I'm having to use that on there. I don't know his name. We'll just call him John.
We were trying to give him a name, though, her a name, but we weren't getting anything. We weren't getting any feedback.
Right.
And then when we asked to take the photo with us, we still didn't get anything. But then when we stood up, and I go, "Okay," you said, "Okay, well, let's take a group picture." That's what you said, Katrina, something like that, right?
I did. Yeah, it's in the video. I just can't remember. It was real.
Yes, it was so real. It was so cool.
And I was like, "Yay, it worked. I told you."
Didn't she say we're ready? Actually, she was talking to y'all. She held it up. Didn't she say we're ready? And it just took it.
Yeah, something like that.
Posed, and then she took it for us. We didn't say anything. No words were said. No nothing.
It was really awesome. And the best part about it is that we were we used to take a different phone to record, and Tiffany, her bright, smart mind goes, use the screen recorder, and it's been working. Now I don't know if the screen recorder is hindering now, because I'm finding that it is closing the program of the camera. That could also be that they don't want it. I don't know yet. That's why we're playing around with it.
Yeah, it might be. That's a cool thing to do. You could experiment with that a little bit.
That's what we're all doing, is experimenting, but it's nice to be able to have tangible And that's what we're sharing with you guys. It can happen because it's everybody's there. And if they don't want to talk, it don't matter who's saying it. I tell you guys all the time, I didn't bring them here. You did. You did. You did. You did. Yeah, take them back too. I'm just kidding. I was playing with you. They can become pretty chatty. That's all I can say. Pretty chatty. I was in a lot of pain with all my girls because each one had something hurting. And yes, this body feels it. And you know what? I want to say it online because I finally was able to upload the 2-hour video with my my I'm Back Baby video of all my gallery readings. I told them, and if you watch the video, there was 2 murders and it was in the back of the head. And I was having the worst. I was coming down. And I said to the girls, I know I said it to Rhodey, it is such a bad headache. It feels like I was killed. That's how bad I said it. 2 days ago, there was a man that went past us. We were out shopping, you know, getting Christmas stuff, me and Valerie. And I thought I was having an aneurysm. I swear. It was so bad on the side of my head. I looked at her and I'm going, I think I'm having a brain aneurysm. I did not think that it was spirit, guys. But I just looked at this gentleman. He had a turban on. Whether it was for his nationality or pain, I don't know. And I don't even know if he was the one that triggered it. I'm just telling you the events because I'm sitting there. Valerie's making sure my pupils weren't changing. I was making sure my tongue didn't change. I really thought I was having a brain aneurysm. It was horrible. But then when he walked away, it stopped. So, yeah, it's crazy. It happens. So I'm hoping my experiences and how I told you I had to walk it through, make sure that my medical part was okay. Thank goodness I was around somebody that knew the signs to look for. But all of you out there that are empaths, the ones that are in tuned, and others that are training your bodies to in tune, these are things that you got to walk yourself through, and there's no way of stopping it. Once it's open, once you become aware, I just find that you got to find where the source comes from, and it goes away. There's my advice. That's how you deal with pain from someone else. Do we have any more questions? Anybody else have anything to say?
I haven't seen any more ladies. How about you?
You asked earlier the best part.
Rhodey, were you going to talk and walk away?
Yeah. I thought someone was talking. That's I think the best part for me was the fellowship in Galveston, the time we spent together. All the shows have been kick-ass and wonderful, but actually being physically together, our energies, everything, knowing what we've built up over the internet is a real thing in real life. To me, that was the best part of the year.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you guys. I love you so much. I'm so excited to be a part of your world as much as you are enhancing mine and enhancing the physical world, because I believe that we make a difference. We make a difference. And Happy New Year. Yeah, the Christmas sale is there. If you want happy holidays, I'm not.
Happy holidays.
That's why I put them all up there. Whatever you celebrate, I put every I could think of up there.
You go, girls.
Right.
See, just remember that loved ones are around. I know that you love them. The flickering of your lights, don't be surprised. It might be grandma fixing it because it's not where it's supposed to be. And that's for you, Tiffany. We can't hear you, but I know that you're going to see some. You got a grandmother on the other side.
I have a feel. That's so weird you said that, because I had a feeling. I don't know. I've been watching the lights because I noticed out the corner of my eye. I'm swearing that they're flickering.
They are.
I've been watching them. My
Yeah.
grandma, you say?
Your grandmother.
My mom's mom,
Your dad's mom.
my dad's mom.
Your dad's mom's mom.
Yeah, whoa, really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
She has OCD too. That's why she's wanting the pieces just right. And you'll notice that it's the tips of the tree where the lights are. Those are the ones that she's trying to rearrange.
Oh my, yeah, because the kids tore. So you seen the picture of the tree? They tore the tree up already. Between the kids and the cats. So and it's all smushed in, and it's driving me nuts. So that's where I must get that from.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm a very particular person with certain things, and that's
So
that's
you
funny.
get, no wonder you get it from her. So we've never talked to her. Just thought I'd let you know it's definitely on dad's side
Thank
and
you.
dad's mom.
Yeah.
So, guys, we had a wonderful. I hope that everyone will tune in January 2nd at our new time, like today, 7 p.m. We thought it would be easier. Plus, all of my girls are in a different time, except for Candy. Candy, it's going to be late for her. If she can't make it, then we'll just have her do the mute. Oh no,
I'll be
she's
here.
right.
I'll be here.
Just kidding. I love you guys so much. And I'll be at Candy's part of the world in February. Actually, it's going to be March. Beginning of
March.
March is when I will be in Florida. So if I have any of my Florida Forever friends or ones that want to be, hit me up. Is that how you say it?
Yep. Hit me up.
Hit me up. Forever Friends by Katrina at gmail.com, or you can contact me at Katrina Spiritual Medium on YouTube. And we also have Katrina Spiritual Medium on Facebook. So, and I'm on Instagram. Look at me. I am getting so techie. It might be a while before I get to you, but I will get to you. And I want to say, everybody, enjoy your new year. Sit back, because we made it through another crazy one. We should all just, that's what we'll do. We might come on and have a big old thing of champagne. There you go. I knew you were gonna have it. I love you guys. I love you. And oh, she's got a cozy too.
I love you guys. Have a wonderful holiday.
Merry Christmas, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Happy New Year.